fuck you, you're done with your call. I'm okay with that. It's when I go into my video manager and look for the videos and it doesn't show that one that we just got done recording.
Oh no.
So sometimes in the past, sometimes it pops up later, but I'm always worried for the day when it doesn't.
Well, if it's done it before, then it should be fine, right?
I have trust issues with computers sometimes because when they work, then it's great and it's seamless and it's invisible. When they don't, then it's like getting cock slapped by somebody you don't know. So, anyway, right. You sit there trying to communicate with this guy who apparently doesn't speak any of the languages that you guys do.
I tried to sketch a zombie and then the village in panic. And I'm going to point to him and then the sketch kind of like communicate. There's a zombie coming to eat your brain.
Sure, go ahead and give me a sketching roll. Let's see how this works out. I'm sure this can't go possibly very, very wrong.
Failed.
He looks blankly at the bunch of Google or doodles and stuff made. He looks a bit confused. He pats his pockets.
Well, we tried.
And just like that, he gives up another village to death.
I mean, all right. I tried to mime it at him. I like walk around like a zombie with my arms stretched out. Then I run around like a little girl.
Give me a signaling roll. This is going to be fun. He attempts to, Doc Fulton's just sitting there with his dark glasses on, watching you, pretending to be a zombie.
Nope.
The guy scratches his head, thinks about it, says something else in Swahili. Oh, give me a signaling roll there, Chris. He's going to try to figure that out. No, he's not that bright. He scratches his head. Swahili, he says. Ah, there it is. Thank Christ. Finally come up in the thing. Woo! So happy.
I fumbled my Swahili.
He turns his back on you guys and goes back to tending his sheep.
Okay. I start walking toward the village.
No problem. You guys get to the village. They have a couple of gate guards that are lounging in the shade and stuff. And they stand up when you guys are walking up. Where did you just left your car like out of sight behind a hill or something?
Yeah.
It doesn't really. Oh, wait, no. You've got the keys. The doors are locked. Somebody could still break in through the window and hotwire and steal it somehow.
What, you mean these people are going to hotwire that car?
Yeah, a bunch of fucking shepherds and stuff are obviously going to hotwire a magic car and go joyriding in it.
Yeah, that will be fine.
Since it's Logan's World, 2 fucking homeless people are going to have sex in the back. Chris is like, that's more likely, actually. So no problem. You guys get up there. The guards stand up. They try to straighten up their uniforms. They go, Swahili, 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 Swahili.
Hi. Clearly, we don't speak the same language. Does anybody else in your village have any other languages that they know?
I look at you like, what the fuck are you doing?
One of them tries his random learn roll. Oh! He goes over and grabs Doc Fulton's arm and goes, Swahili, Swahili! And he begins marching the doctor in.
Ah, excellent. They're fine. They've noticed that I am the destroyer of worlds, and it's time for me to come and destroy theirs. So, onward we go.
Whoa, that's my job. This is my city. Oh, wait.
The air guard grabs your arm and begins hauling you in.
Swahili. I think.
Just yelling Swahili at the guard is not going to help you. No problem. They march you guys in. And Chris, give me a talent roll talent. Talent works like a kind of charisma. How important does this guard think you are? Should he just toss you in a dungeon for saying something like that about his sister, or should he kick it up the chain?
Gotta find that shit.
It was
It's
a
in here somewhere.
horrible thing you said about his sister, sir. And I mean, he admits to himself it is true. So he decides to take you off to the king. Right. You meet up with, I think king may be too strong a word. Guy who lives in big house, seems well respected by neighbors. He looks at you, comes over, checks out your clothes carefully and stuff like that. It's very different than the Bedouin type robes and whatnot they're wearing. And he says, Swahili, Swahili, Swahili. I am smooth Delanouche type Swahili, that kind of thing.
Arabic.
I
fumble that anyway.
You're hoping he doesn't understand it.
There we go.
He looks at the guards. The guards are like,
yeah, but did the guards understand what that meant?
No, no, but if this guy's looking horrified, who seems to be their chief, they will look horrified because they do not wish to lose their head.
Parlez-vous français?
He goes,
I'm getting none of my fucking language rolls.
I tried Polish.
Mandarin?
Fucking
Mandarin I get by quarter.
Well, let me see what he...
Polish?
He begins jabbering at you in, you think it's Arabic. He apparently can, I have a random language generator to see what he speaks. And, he tries, do you speak Russian or Ukrainian?
No.
I can try.
Suck. Sure, go ahead and roll. He tries that.
I finally made my Arabic.
Why would you say such a thing, he asks.
Sorry, I was speaking from a northern dialect, clearly, because I don't understand why you would think such a horrible thing of me.
Do you have 60 or better in Arabic?
Yeah, I have a 67.
Go ahead and give me a fast talk roll. This is the big roll for Chris. This is the one that can make it all turn around. Unless he fucks it up. Oh. Well, death to those people, I guess.
Yeah, they're awful.
They're now speaking in Arabic. Do you understand Arabic, Freddy?
No, but I can try.
Why wouldn't you buy Arabic as a basic skill?
Nope, no idea what to say.
Chris, would you like to A, leave Freddy in the dark, B, translate everything?
So in the doc's mind, even if I did translate it, wouldn't he still be in the dark?
Well, the good news is whenever he says something, if you don't want to translate verbatim, you just tell me what you want him to say. That's the fucking brilliant thing.
I'll translate.
If he says, I want to burn down your house, then you could translate as, I feel much passion and such in me when I look at the fine works of art in your house. However you want to do it. Or, please throw him in the dungeon. He is a scumbag. Whatever you want to say.
I will truly translate for now.
For now, I understand.
For now, okay.
No problem. He asks you to have tea and something that doesn't translate because their usual language is not Arabic. He picked it up somewhere.
Okay.
Because it's something in Swahili. It translates to mouth on fire. He wants you to have tea and mouth on fire.
Hot liquid?
Two different things. Tea, mouth on fire.
Okay, hot tea.
They bring you hot tea, and it looks like crackling or pork rinds.
Oh, okay.
He digs in with those. Excellent.
Spicy
you guys
pork
try
rinds.
Yes. Both of you guys give me endurance rolls. He watches you guys carefully as he eats his down, and he doesn't touch the tea for a while. And etiquette rolls. So, yes. The etiquette roll, I'll tell you more about etiquette. You made it. He's waiting to see how badly this affects you because apparently it's some sort of test of manhood.
I make my endurance roll.
No problem. you just eat it and sit there and stare at him. Because now with your etiquette roll, Freddy's like he's like, wow, these are fucking great. And the guy goes, and Freddy's like, yum, yum, yum. The guy's like, he looks at the guards, and the guards are like, it's really hot. But Freddy's like, these are fucking fantastic. I may shit flames later, but by God, there's a party in my mouth, and everybody's invited. That's how you're feeling, Freddy. You don't have to say
I compliment the chef or whoever made these.
The guy's like, he picks up his tea and nods to you. Apparently, it's like whoever drinks first loses, and you're thinking with your successful etiquette.
As he goes to as he's starting to make a motion to his tea, I want to take my tea first and sip and go, oh.
Card. He is smooth Della Nooch. The guards relax a bit. Freddy, however, hasn't drank. He's like, he's like looking around for more. He's like, so good. Freddy, would you like to grab Docs and eat those as well? Or
yeah.
There's something wrong with him. You're thinking this might be why he sets things on fire. He's been missing, Freddy. You found the taste that you've been missing your whole life.
Pork rinds. Okay, cool.
Well, they're basically highly fucking hot pork rinds.
So I say to him, I was like, so his senses have been deadened. So
an accident.
Yes. He had burned his mouth one time, and now he doesn't really taste unless it's very seasoned, like very salty, super, super sweet. It's very.
I will have his food prepared especially for this condition. Chris almost spit up. Oh, your dinner is going to be fascinating, Freddy. Fortunately, you don't know what they're saying right now. Oh, wait, he's translating. All right, so he says, hold on a second. He says, my name is Duma. I am the head man here. Who are you?
What is the name of your village here?
When?
Okay.
Now, damn it. Tell me now. What? Oh, you can have hours of fun with that one.
My name is Dr. Fulton.
Dr. Fulton, he says, thinking doctor is your first name. Well, doctor, he says, and it all works out just like that. What is your injured friend's name? Oh, he tells the cook stuff in Swahili. The cook goes, bows. Leaves.
This is Freddy.
Hello, Freddy, he says in Arabic to you. And
I wave at him with a mouthful of pork rinds.
So good. And, right. Yeah. So, where are you from? You are not from around here. You dress differently.
We're from far away. And I described him over the ocean, or over the mountain.
You have come through I thought the Dwarvish Pass was collapsed.
We found a small game trail and was able to make our way over the mountain.
Give me your lying skill. Or wait, no, hold on. What is your lying skill at? Your bullshit fast talk.
My fast talk is a 91.
All right. Roll less than an 80 because he is attempting to counter with empathy. M for you, M for me. I see. Very well.
However, this is very important. The two cities, or the two villages to your south, have been destroyed.
He drops his teacup. It shatters on the table. What do you mean, destroyed?
It looks like, or we have reason to think, an army of the undead is making its way across the countryside.
He stands up, flipping the table, and the tea soaks into the last remaining pork rinds before you could get there.
Oh, save the pork rinds.
He says, "An army of the undead? How could this be? None ever enter the anvil. The prophecies are clear upon this."
I saw tracks from the burrow, what are they called? The burrowites? Whatever?
Keep in mind, before you say that, the burrows are deep in the anvil.
Right.
No man is allowed to enter the anvil under pain of death, he says.
So we saw tracks leading out and from the anvil.
Oh, no! Just like that, he gets a sin from Cinema Sins. And he says, excuse me, I must tell others. We must get ready in case it comes. He goes around shouting at people. Other people are brought to him so that he may shout at them. Freddy manages to salvage the last of the pork rinds and stuff them into his ever fucking gaping maw. You cannot believe this. Those things are goddamn hot, and he's acting like, at last, my love. Food is brought for you guys. Chris, your food has a kind of subtle flavors and stuff. Freddy, I need you to roll a con roll to fucking eat your food. You don't know what the fuck is up with it. It is the most intense flavors. It's over the top. It's like the tea you can stand up your fucking spoon in. There's so much fucking salt on the meat that it's like crunchy. I mean, it's just over the top.
I'll play my skill slides, because damn you, I'm eating my food.
I will defeat Chris's attentions. Good luck, Freddy. We're all counting on you. At half again.
Yeah.
Looks like your story is totally holding true. In fact, the guy stops, the headman stops yelling at people in order to watch Freddy eat for a while, and then he goes back to yelling at people. Right.
When he gets a break, I want to talk to him a bit. I go, I know you have things going on, but it's better for you to pick up everything you have and go. Because when they kill here, they're just going to make the army bigger because they become a part of the army and they spread.
We will send out scouts to find out what is going on Kuka back. It's like a camel. Basically, it's camelback. They have something like camels here, but they're meaner and uglier and hate people more, if that's possible from a normal camel. But yes, we will deal with that. And at that point, give me evidence analysis rolls at half. As you're translating for Freddy, he can make it 2 as he's eating his amazingly tasty food.
At -30.
Oh shit, they're going to find my car unless I get out there and do something about it real goddamn quick. And they'll probably light on fire thinking maybe it has something to do with the undead. People don't act rationally at this point.
We need to go because we need to continue to warn people of the impending threat.
You are like a saint. Please take this. He gives you a box that's got something inside of it. Go, he says.
Thank you. And I take the box and we go.
No problem. He has guards that rush you over to the gate and see.
I take my port wines with me.
You got a fucking big thing of them. Nobody says shit to you. The guards are like, why does he have the pork rinds of manhood with him? I don't fucking know. Maybe he's going to feed them to his friends or something. So, no problem. You guys rush off. Give me a stealth roll, Chris, and you are away without being spotted.
What, just him or?
Yeah, you're sitting in the car.
Okay.
I figure you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, no problem. And he's, if this car didn't have a 5-point harness, you would spend a lot of time screaming, Freddy, because the way he drives, it's like, we're going over hill, and he tilts the car to miss the hill instead of doing what a regular person would do and just going higher and keeping it simple. No, he is completely off his fucking nut. The fact that he makes all these turns and shit, that's great. Because if he was to miss one at the speeds he's going, at the altitudes he's going, it's like, the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, oh, there's a sheep. You know, go around it instead of, because it's more fun. There's something wrong with him, you're thinking. Something very, very wrong with him.
I've known that for a while now, so
you have a point, Freddy. Take the card for having a good point. So from here, you have some choices. You can either go to the Highland Moors. They are up in like foothills and stuff, so they are actually the Highlands. The Highland Moors, aka the Haunted Moors, or Human Nomad Lands, or back the way you came, pretty much.
Let's go to the Highland Moors, because finding the nomads, since they travel so much, is going to be a real pain in the ass.
Past the Highland Moors, it goes into the mountains. So from here, from the mountains, you can either go through the mountains and then over to the ocean, the coast, or to a valley, or yeah, this valley would be a bitch to get to if you didn't have a motherfucking flying car, or unnamed desert hills.
Probably, let's go to the valley. What's in the box anyway?
It's one of those cool Arabic-looking daggers, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very, very cool. You're guessing there's some sort of significance to it, but you have no idea. Something that happens that's really fucking weird.
I'll put it on my belt.
Got it. You guys find something in the mountains that you're going to have to figure out for yourself. Hold on, let me dig up the picture here. I have an ass load of pictures for people. And if you're listening to this and you want to see the pictures, I have only one thing to say, and that's get in on the motherfucking campaign. So, let's see. If you don't have time to get in on the campaign, please advertise the campaign. We need more listeners like you. And that's the end of the advertisement. All right, so there we go. Near discard pile, you see that metal bridge there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You find that just kind of like, it's a big fucking bridge, and it's just kind of laying in the mountains. It's not really going between anything. It's almost like somebody said, I would like a bridge here. And just random fucking placement, like leaning on the side of one of these goddamn mountains. It doesn't go to or from anywhere. It makes no sense. It appears to be of rusted iron.
This is a bridge between zones, I'll bet. Is there a gate here? I'm going to pop a charge on my thingamajig and look for magic.
Got it?
Do I see magic?
Give me a spot hidden roll at half there, because you know, it's Freddy's doing that thing again from the bird. And then he laughs at you for a while. Freddy, would you like to try your spot hidden roll so that you can fail it or something? Are you popping a charge? Are you popping a charge? Okay.
Yeah.
Doc Fulton giggles like a little schoolgirl.
They're on top of the fucking glasses.
So apparently, unless you do the hand thing with the eye, you can't see shit, I guess, because only Doc Fulton does it. So right, Doc, give me an analyze magic here for something. I'll tell you based on what you find. Freddy's like, what?
By half.
It used to be magic, and it may have been like your castle where it got big and stuff, but it doesn't go small again. And so somebody was like, I wonder what this does. Bridge, bing. There's a bridge. They're like, fuck, and then they left.
Is there? Huh.
Yeah. Weird.
And it just like popped up here, and like there's nowhere to like make it go small to or anything, or just
no. There's a one shot apparently. Your guess? It's a one shot magic item, and somebody fucked it up and said, "Oh, I have a bridge. Does it get small again? No. No. Fuck. We leave." That's your best guess.
Okay. Random shit.
So then you see some really weird random shit, because in the valley it looks like there's a lot of. It looks like it's unlike the rest of the mountains, which are kind of harsh, foreboding, horrible wastelands and stuff like that. These mountains.
Oh, while my shit was active, I wanted to see, is the dagger magic, or it's just I didn't think it was, but I want to check. No, I figured it was something to do with their culture.
Yep. If Freddy had stuck around, they may have given him some sort of fucking metal pork rind or something.
I almost thought it was going to be a box full of pork rinds. I would have laughed my ass off.
That would have been awesome. A second. There it is. And you see the weirdest thing ever, and it looks just like this, except he's all in green, and he's watching your flyer. He lives in the valley, and he looks like that.
I fly over to him.
Chris,
hey, Jolly Green, how's it going?
Take a card, Chris. He goes, oh, hello.
You spreading vegetables to all the kids so they grow up big and strong?
That's right. You know me. Who are you?
I'm Doc Fulton.
He makes a roll. The destroyer of worlds. He bends down to pick up a big tomato that's larger than your car. Die!
No,
destroyer of worlds.
He's retired. It's fine.
Give me a drive roll to dodge giant tomato, please. He throws a giant tomato. Actually, he still needs to make his throw roll. It goes by.
Hold on. I failed it also. He would have hit me too.
Yeah. Destroyer of worlds.
Wait.
He picks up more tomatoes. I know.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Give me a either fast talk at half or leadership at full.
I will do fast talk at half.
Yes.
By half. So, look.
He waits. Who knew you'd get into a face-off with a jolly green giant who appears not to be so jolly?
It's very important right now. I'm looking for allies against this undead army that's attacking all throughout these lands.
Wait, you're trying to save rather than destroy?
Yes.
I told you. He's retired.
Who was that with you?
With me?
I hide behind.
It's Freddy.
Freddy. He tries. Oh, I gotta stop clicking that to open. I've got the things right there.
Freddy Firestarter.
Freddy Firestarter?
That's right. He's a fire starter, a wicked fire starter.
Wow. He says, why do you start fires, Freddy?
It's not my fault. It just happens sometimes.
Is it the leprechaun who tells you to burn things?
Well, Alex, no.
Alex who? He says suspiciously.
Alex Kinley.
He tries his fucking roll. Nope, don't know him. All right, Destroyer of Worlds, where are these undead?
I described to him where the undead are right now, or else where I think they are.
Where do you think they are?
On the other side of the mountains. I tell them where the village was that they were at. Some of them went this way, and then I'm not sure where the others went.
I will go look for them. He looks at the tomatoes, looks at your car, but do not return to my valley.
What happens if we need vegetables for the people of the lands?
You want a vegetable? He cocks his arm back.
Okay. I get your point.
Destroyer of worlds, he rumbles.
Hey, Doc, I whispered to him. What happens if they turn him into a zombie?
Then we're fucked.
All right, control.
I'm curious
Eating
myself.
vegetables will kill you. Just think what he will do with vegetables too.
You guys fly off. The giant begins heading back the direction you came from. That's a dead end there. Everything was fine until he said his name.
We'll go back down that way, and then we'll go toward the coast. Back down, and then toward the coast.
Okay, you guys reach the coast. From the coast, you can either go back to human nomad lands that you've already seen before. Apparently, you just kind of went around those. Or in the distance is a freakishly foggy island.
Oh.
Yeah, it's by car it's mere minutes, but by swim rolls it'd be 4 of those fuckers. Yeah, it looks like it's a freaking dangerous place to try to fly.
Oh, sorry, Mickey. Sorry, I go low across the water.
No problem, because he heads low across the water and toward a impenetrable bank of fog. There could be rocks and shit sticking out of the water. Thanks, Freddy.
Doc, I know you can see really, really well for someone with no binoculars or lenses or glasses or cybernetic eyes. But can you please?
All right, we're safe now. I'm driving with my knee.
Now, keep in mind, you're getting down to a seeing range of about 5 meters.
Okay, I can slow down and continue.
Oh.
I don't feel comfortable being this close to
rock. Oh, fuck it, rock.
He doesn't feel comfortable. I just go like this. Just go ahead and open your door. Open your door. My hand goes toward the Jesus button. Just tell me when you're uncomfortable. Open the door, and then it'll all go away.
I'm comfortable. Close. Turn the car around.
Riding with the doc is going to start costing you fucking sanity soon. No problem. It looks as though it's just completely. You discover. Sorry, this area will be one you will have to come back and check out later. It appears that it is under construction, but it is a super mysterious, super foggy island.
Okay.
Please make a note of it.
All right, back to the coast. So this is like all now dead end. Like we go across the nomad area, and I suppose we don't see any nomads, or.
Yeah, you probably do. They point at the car, like Swahili.
We will. Do they are they like gesturing at the car, like they're gonna like try to shoot it down with bows and arrows and shit, or what?
That would be your guess, but you're not really sure. It could just be wonder and amazement for now, but often wonder and amazement turns to violence and stuff very quickly. And this car does not have a lot in the way of armor against anything. So it might be best to fuck off from here.
Yep, I like that idea. So we go back the way we came until we get to somewhere else we can go.
You can go back around, fly over the Highland Moors. Nothing really there during daylight and stuff. Everything's all good. So pretty much it comes down to your options from here. Let's see, that's a dead end. If you go through the mountains, you can come down to the other side of the mountains and go see what's on the eastern side of the mountains. Or let me see, you may have already checked out all of the you haven't gone south yet, past Blood Pass. You haven't been down to Haven and stuff yet.
All right, we should go down that way. Make sure all the settlements that are in this area we know.
We need to find another settlement fast, as I have the more loot card, so that'll be kind of nice.
Actually, if you can, I'll even be super generous if before you guys end the session, if you can find a way, and I'll tell you, with as many trips as you would need, it'd probably be trump cards, like painted actual trump cards, not sketches, if you can find a way to get all of that loot from there to somewhere you can sell it, like Gothic or whatever, I'll let it apply to all of it if you gather it all up in the fucking because Chris, you think you found enough that it might keep the place going for a considerable amount of time. In fact, I'll even let you roll how many months if you can get all that shit back. But again, that will require actual tarot cards of the two towns. Haven looks like it's still in good shape, still alive. You guys check that out.
I don't know. Do you want to try it? Or I have a dissemination as well, so I don't know.
More loot card though. That what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them roll a certain dice for a number of months, and the more loot card, since it's double loot, I'll give them double the amount of dice. I feel smart.
Besides the more loot, do you have any other good cards or eh?
No. I have a 65 and that's it.
Why don't you play to why don't you use the dissemination, give me the more loot card. Yeah. I will get rid of something to reach out and touch someone.
Can I give you my assistant 5 as well?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, everybody also gets a card. In the desert, you did find a door in a frame. The frame and door both made from wood, dark brown. Flying around it, just looks like a door, brass handle on both sides. Don't know what the fuck is up with that. That's in the end.
There was another one. There was a door like that in Smurfland.
So you avoid that door.
All right. So I'll
maybe.
So I'll trade you this one. So
I think you've mostly investigated. Double checking. With the exception of the mountains themselves, all of the area west of the mountains you've investigated. There's a couple of interesting spots, but you a couple of them are still under construction because I had no idea anybody would actually get hold of a flying car and fly around really fast.
All right, so let's go back over. What'd you get?
Yin Yang.
Yeah. Well, my offer still holds on the looting card because I'm gonna have it be an exploding dice for a number of months.
But we have Yin Yang, so
right. No, I mean that gets rid of the more loot card. But what I'm saying is, if you make trump cards to the two, because right now you've got a very limited amount of time. In fact, it's late enough in the session that it might be good to go there and then just sit around trying. If you want to loot that in order to fund the thing, if you can get trump cards for both towns, and also you need a trump card for the white dove, to be able to bing bing bing, then essentially it would be like D12 exploding more months.
Well,
so
technically we don't.
On average, I'll give you 6 months.
Do we need? No, we can take it to the embassy and store it there if we don't want a trump of the white dove.
But if you sell it, if you make a trump card to white dove, I figured you were going to do that because then you can easily sell shit there. Because most of this is non-magic, so you don't need a spirit pentagram.
Right, well, we need
you have people that can sell it for you, as opposed to like
we need to make these ones first. So yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah, we need to make these trumps first. So, yeah. All right, do you want to try that then? Oh, let me fill my hand. Hold on.
And then the only other thing you're going to have to worry about is where to get the flying car, because whoever's next up is probably not going to use it. It'll probably depreciate the battery, and then you won't be able to charge unless you get back to Gothic.
I believe I play tomorrow too.
All right, well, the gods hate me.
Yes, we've known that for a long time.
Discard everything.
Your character is just the abused. You could be called Freddy the Abused, and it would work. But Freddy Firestarter does have a certain alliteration I like. You were correct, Pete, or Chris. You're playing with Pete and Matt tomorrow. Hooray! And you're also playing on fucking Saturday. I guess you're going to get your fucking Chris's worth out of the Chris.
I'm probably not going to play on Saturday. I'll probably get pulled away, I'm sure.
When are you going to find out so I can get somebody else in if they're wanting to play?
Later on, I will know. I will let you know as soon as I know.
Tonight?
Like I haven't been on my phone, so yeah, it'll be probably this afternoon.
Okay. Or today.
I have nothing. I have clog and greed, and that's it.
You need a clogging greed after all the hell.
Yeah, I do.
What kind of card you got?
Hold on. Let me just know that back. Upon fails, indomitable will, am I being followed, and gunsmith in 20.
Wow, what a fuck to me. Anti-greed, play all immediately, discard all greed cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For everyone, okay.
Yeah. What did you have? Did you have the amazing grader or something, Chris?
Yep.
Oh, I guess you got fucked. At least poor Alex didn't, or Freddy didn't have the amazing grade. And go, yes, no, because that would just break his fucking heart.
I would have cut myself.
Oh, actually, Freddy, are you available on Saturday if Chris has to pull out?
Probably, yeah.
Cool. They'll make it easy. Chris, if you got to pull out, let Freddy know.
Just assume that. Just go ahead and play. I would rather it be settled and know than.
Well, no, we're gonna do this the way we always do.
I'm not in any rush or anything.
Let him know.
Out and then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll just message you on. I'll message you both on Facebook. Let you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make groups of people on Facebook. Yeah, no worries. So now, are you wanting to try to make 3 different trump cards in order to get?
I mean, at least one of the town. And
it'd take too long to ride back and forth with the car, so that's why I'm saying 3, because it's like a couple hours and the car does not hold much shit. I think you could pull off 3 trump cards. What could possibly go wrong?
We can try.
I don't think it's going to happen, honestly, but.
Well, you've got quite a bit of time apparently, because you've flown all over west of the mountains and you've absolutely failed to see the undead horde, so you're not sure what's up. I mean, they could be in the city that's to be determined under construction. They could have separated and like crawled off in different mountains. They could.
Maybe they all died. Who knows?
Maybe they all died. Who knows? Sure, they did. I'm wanting to check something on the Trump, see if there's any different stuff you can get if you. Let's see. No. It's pretty much a straight path. Since Trump and Chris, did you go up past Since Trump? Are you up next one yet or no?
I'm at Since Trump right now. I didn't get past that yet.
Oh, from Since Trump, there's 2 different potential ways that can go. One of them's a dead end, but still, it's not horrible.
Well, okay, let's. I mean,
you did want a way to get money. Here you go. This is definitely a way to get money. It's just how much time do you want to gamble? Because if you do decide to stay here, it'll take a minimum of 6 days.
Okay, so Haven still has people in it, and they're fine.
Yeah, but see, the reason you kind of need to decide now is you stirred the pot there, and there's no undead horde between them and the 2 towns that you've hidden stuff at. So if they go down there,
they're going to find it.
Well, either they'll find it or there'll be people around and you won't be able to dig up your loot because they'll be like, hey, where did all this treasure come from? And you'll be like, hee. And then you'll have to do combat with the entire town. And I know you're not into that.
All right. Do you want to take a week then to
Sure.
like we'll go to the city. We'll go to the.
A week's the minimum amount of time. That is the minimum, basically, because you need to paint 3 total different trump cards. Are you saying like 8 days per city? Because the most you'll get in the R2 city, yeah, pretty much after about a month total, people are going to make it there by then, if not before.
So, what do you think?
I mean, okay, let's spend let's just see what happens. Well, spend 1 week. See how
it goes, and then
yeah.
In the first town?
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Sure. All right.
All right.
Do a bunch of rolls and shit. I'm going to guess you're going to start off in Gnarl because Gnarl's the closest to getting compromised.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, look at it this way. Also, if you fail in Gnarl, you can go down to Threg or Theg because that'll take a little longer for getting compromised.
I made that one. Come
Freddy,
on.
plenty of painting supplies around. No worries there. This is for Gnarl. I'm having you do the Gnarl one first.
Yeah, hold on.
Damn it. Oh, what?
Well, each attempt is 2 days.
Yeah.
Right, so what I'm doing, just to let you know, is like since we have 3 days, we're painting for 3 days, and we're trying because it takes. So, and then I'm doing my trump and my sense trump and my.
Oh, got it.
Pattern 3 times.
Brilliant.
Okay, so that's that. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Now this is my paint trump. I'm going to play a +10. And this is really the reason why I'm not too keen on the fail.
Close.
Like it's not like we have good cards for making them. That's why.
No, I totally get that, but still, it's a loot-tastic.
Why not?
Like
if it wasn't gonna like keep us running for a while, I would just be like, fuck it. But it is
6+ months. Hey, what's up? Still gaming a little bit, but wrapping up. You fucking cat.
All right, so
cursing at the cat.
I don't know. Do you want to try again or?
I know.
Just leave it.
4, 5.
That was 6 days. So.
6.
The fuck out of your legs. I'm glad it doesn't.
7.
7.
So this will be 8.
Wait. The eighth try or.
That's day 8. Is I got 2 tries in because painting is 1 day and then paint trump is 2. So if I make my painting, I can turn it into a trump on the same day.
No. The whole thing is 2 days. The paint and paint trump go together, and the whole process is 2 days.
Oh. Okay.
So essentially, it's 4 tries is what you're going for to be there for 8 days.
All right, let me try.
All right, well, I get 3, so that's 4, which means I have. Hold on.
Nope.
All right, so that's our week. Or
8 days.
8 days.
Or 8 days.
Okay.
Do we want to continue doing it or just be done?
Now what's going to be is every day is a slowly decreasing luck roll, and I'll be nice and let Doc make it. So if you'd like to see if anybody shows up for the next 2 days, then Doc can give me a luck roll. Today will be at full.
And we didn't make an appraisal, did we, of how much loot we could potentially.
The amount of loot will be D12 exploding months worth of.
Oh my goodness! Okay.
Yeah. A lot.
And that's if we make the trumps, though. If we don't make the trumps, it's not, right?
No, it's very minor if you don't, because
I'm done. I'm good.
Okay, so
I'm not going to burn, like, if we burn another week, and you're looking at, like, 1 in 5, and then after that, 1 in 5.
It's not going to happen.
Do you want to go down to Theg and give it a shot? Theg is the bigger city. It'll reduce the D12 down to a D8 exploding.
I mean, there's no difference.
You should have a good 8 days there. You can try 4 more times, see what happens.
So you're saying that in the first town,
Gnarl.
So Gnarl is going to be.
I'm saying you could stay in Gnarl, and then every day will be every 2 days will be a luck roll. The luck roll will slowly go harder until somebody shows up, and then you leave that and you can go down to Theg. Basically, I'm saying you can have more chances at this shit.
I mean,
if it's 1 in 5, you'll either eventually get it, or with Doc Fulton's luck, you may end up being able to spend a month there. I don't know.
Right, but do we want to burn a month?
That's the question.
That is a good question, because your Chris battery is also going. But like I said, if you say fuck it, let's go to Theg. Theg is the richer town. Try our 4 there.
Yeah.
2 weeks left of the quest.
We have a limited time. How long did we spend? 2 weeks exploring?
Oh, yeah, good point. You'll be on the last legs of the battery.
Yeah, okay, let's just spend the last bit of the battery, or no?
No, we need to be in Gothic.
Yeah.
When the battery is about to go, so we can buy a new one.
So I would recommend, if you don't mind cutting it close, go for 4 of the double rolls in Theg, and then fuck off to Gothic.
Yeah, and then shadow up there.
All right, let's do that.
That's assuming you make your shadow walks and stuff.
I mean,
then you may stall out mid go.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome. So you guys head down to Theg. Painting. I'm not. If you're dressed in a saucy beret when doing this, you're wondering if it might be easier. You made your paint. As soon as I mentioned the beret, boom. Because you can't really be an artist unless you dress in a beret. Okay. Actually, was that on your first or second attempt?
Second attempt.
Okay, since you accomplished it ahead of schedule, that will give you, let's see, you normally had 4 attempts, so 2. So that will give you an extra 4 days of trying to push this fucker through shadow. So basically, if both of you cannot shift shadow in 5 days, you're fucked.
No, so what we want to do now is, wouldn't it be that, so like we can get back here
to
get more shit, but like only a person can come back here.
Well, the problem is you still need another trump card to go back and forth. Right now you can go forth.
So someone has to stay here.
Why?
Why?
Oh, because
if you make
we have to go back. But see, even if we go back, then it's just luck rolls until.
Well, no. Once you get in there trump card made of Gothic.
Yep.
If you make it like the White Dove, where the easiest to sell this shit and buy what you really wanted to buy, then you could basically just boop, 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 and done. You just need one more trump card made.
And that has to be the White Dove. So we want to leave here now and go to the White Dove.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
Quicker is better.
That took 2 days. Hold on.
Well, 4 days. 2 tries, 4 days. They're looting. Loot.
I may as well try.
Loot.
May as well try mine then, since I already did one.
Yeah, sure. I mean, because then you got more trump cards of this place.
Right, the first 4.
Freddy paints mostly himself.
The first 4 are detect power pattern. The second 4 is
detect power trump.
Yeah,
or
sense trump.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I see a not 6 there. What's that?
I have it's 10%. Unless I have a 60, it doesn't matter.
No, I mean, oh, you're looking for a crit. Got it.
Yeah, I got the skill. The skill worked, but I'm looking for.
Right. Yeah. Chris, give me a shift shadow, day 1. You've got 5 days, or
Nope. Now you try.
Yeah.
So you've got 5 days until your battery goes dead, and then you're fucked.
All right.
Day 1 gone. Go for day 2 of 5.
There we go.
All right. Cool. You guys end up now. Let's see. Give me. Oh wait, that is by half, isn't it?
Yeah.
You end up close enough to the place you were going to that you're not stuck somewhere random in the world, which is the next fucking thing. No problem. You guys pull back in. If you get it under half, then I've been nice and letting people, get it close to where they're going.
Okay.
So you guys pull in. Do you have the money for a new battery?
Boom.
Oh, you've got enough money?
Yeah.
Right. The guy brings up, same guy, he shows up. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, new battery. Oh, yeah, take out the old one for you. You make sure it's all topped up. Uses various gizmos. Oh, see, this shows it's all good, You're like, you shifty fucker. And, right, he lugs off the old battery. And, right, so now you guys need to attempt to paint where.
No. We're not getting a new battery put in yet because it's when it starts. Because if we're going to spend some time,
okay,
I don't want to. So, like right as we end is when I'm going to get the new battery installed.
Makes good sense. All right, so go ahead and give me essentially you've got 2 extra tries because you guys managed to shadow shift here in time. So you've got a total of 6 tries before it gets fucking dice, or 6? 4 plus 2 is 6, yes. So you've got 6 tries before it starts to get dicey. Freddy's like, I eat the paint. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Correct.
Which room are you trying to do the trump of?
I would be doing it.
Room.
I would be in the room where the painting is, but it wouldn't be of the painting. It'd be of like the other side of the room. Got
it. Pretty. It needs to be distinct enough to be something. So yeah, you set up some stuff and then you paint it and tell people, don't fucking touch this. And they go,
Okay.
Oh.
Cardboard? Yeah, please, toss. I couldn't figure out what you were holding.
So now I need to
Now is the big roll.
Yeah. Do you have any assistant cards? Do you have any kind of?
Literally nothing.
You have nothing.
Yep.
All right.
Big money-making scheme.
Okay, come on, one more for me.
Oh, painting for Freddy. I mean, he's eating a lot of paint, so it's hard to say.
Nope. That's me done. 6 attempts.
How many attempts has Fulton gone through? So much fat loot.
1. This is 1.
You could make it simpler and just go do 5 paint rolls, and then however many of those is how many trump rolls you get. It'd be less confusing. So try 5 paint rolls, just bing, 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 spam paint.
Yeah, you can just click the button 5 times.
Easier.
But I can't because I have to.
No, okay. You click the button 5 times for paint, and then like if you make it 2.
I make it once.
All right, you got one last chance before you start doing the ever-hardening luck rolls. So good luck on your trump.
Yes.
Lucky motherfucker.
Yes.
Now hold on a second. So that took how many days was that?
It looks like you made it on the last
12 days?
day. So essentially, then we play the Keystone Cops music as you guys run back and forth. Since you made it on the last day, I will ask for a what the hell is? Oh, that's your other shit. Got it. No crits for you. If you had a reverse dice, then you would win.
Right. Yes.
Oh. Which one was that?
Trump. Since Trump.
I'll get back to you in a second. For both of you guys, a stealth roll, if you please. This is like, since you're doing it on the last day, you're essentially getting the treasure, well, potential stealth roll. If you fail, then we'll check out the luck rolls, since you're doing it on the potential.
Why am I so bad?
Jesus, Freddy. Hold on. Now comes Doc Fulton's luck roll at full. If he makes luck roll at full, no worries for you, Freddy. You just run around clutching treasure and looking like the bad evil dude.
30.
Oh, yeah, okay. Nobody's around Freddy, so you're looking like that really greedy guy out of the Mummy movie who ended up getting killed in the end, and you're pretty sure that'll be the fate of your character someday if you work really hard. So, right, going over to Doc Fulton's thing, you guys get the who would you guys discuss among yourself who's rolling the exploding D8? This is the all-important thing. This is what all that Trump was for, is the exploding D8.
Oh, you made the Trump, so I say you do it.
Okay. So what was the city that I painted? What was it called?
Theg, Theg. I'm guessing you made the Trump off somewhere where if you appear, it's not like in the city center, like, oh, people, I am a god to worship me. So this is the all-important D8. If you roll a 1, then you get 1 more month. If you roll an 8, you get to roll again and add to it. So who is rolling the D8?
I will.
Very well. Roll a D8. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Huh. Neat. Well,
I'll spend 1 pause on it just for shits and giggles.
If he rolls a 1, I will feel bad for him. Good luck.
Yep.
There you go. 1 more pause?
Yeah, why not? Fuck you and the fucking bunny.
If he rolls another 1, I'll feel really bad for him. 6.
All right, 6 was okay.
Please make a note to Pete that in addition to whatever he figures out from the math thing and cost and stuff, there are 6 additional months paid on the White Dove. Got it?
Sweet.
All right. And so the last order of business. Oh, and then you paid for the battery already. You get a new battery and session ends.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I need my new Trump power.
That's what I was looking up. Okay, so you made Sense Trump, and you got a crit on that. You have a choice between going for Sense Trump twice a day, like your second time per day.
Yeah.
Or Trump Defense, which will move you up.
Oh, no. Okay, so I have Trump Defense.
Then you get twice a day.
So then I get twice a day then, right?
Yeah, well, your second time in the day, so now you can sense Trump twice.
Okay.
But yeah, if you have Trump Defense, all you need is your own card still.
So now sense Trump 2 times a day is a different branch, right?
It's a different skill. So you get that one at learn. You've got Sense Trump, which is whatever percentage you built it up to. And then Sense Trump second time in 1 day is a new skill. It starts at your learn.
Okay.
There are many skills like this, but it takes no magic points. So, wow. I would, if I was you, next session, I would bend all your resources toward getting a motherfucking card made of yourself. And then once a day you go, Trump Defense, Trump Defense, Trump Defense.
Yeah. Because is Trump Defense, like, that's not 1 time a day. It doesn't say 1 time a day.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd just be able to spam it forever.
So I would assume that if you fail, like, you need to, like, wait or something.
Yeah, that's why it's a once a day, and then you can get it again. Like it's in their off branch, same as the Sense Trump, where if you get it again, then you can get ×2 a day, or you can go up to next higher power, which is
stuff. So what happens though? Okay, so as far, what about if we made it if you're actually okay. So if you're trying to get a skill up in Trump defense and you have a card of yourself, you can do it once a day. However, if you get attacked multiple times a day through Trump, can you use it, or is it still a once a day?
not so once a day. And so, but on the other hand, attacking somebody is probably a once a day too, unless they built that up. So if somebody has multiple attacks,
okay, all right, I feel you.
Okay. Yeah, if somebody's bought, like, I can attack 10 times a day, but on the other hand, the way that the attacking works is there's also resistance rolls and shit like that. So
I assumed.
But yeah, if you've already got Trump defense, then you desperately need to get a card of yourself, because until you can get a card of yourself, there's nothing else you can learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no more after Trump defense 2? Or
well, no,
Trump
I mean 2? you can keep going if you just keep hitting since Trump, you can keep jumping in that. But like once you get Trump defense, and you
start going back up.
That, yeah, then once you get a card of yourself, then you can try to get the next more powerful Trump power.
Okay.
So you're pretty much stymied until you can manage to paint yourself.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. And now that you've got some leeway there, but you've still got all this other shit going in the MMO land. So yeah. Cool. Right now, before I'm going to give you guys an extra refill, because you bapped out literally everything to the west of the big mountain range, and I'd forgotten to tell you about some important shit and had to go back and retcon it in. So I'm going to give an extra refill for that. But before you start doing those refills, and Freddy, I'd get rid of all the cards that you don't love anymore. I'm going to give cards for coming up with titles. Here's what I've got thus far: Bat Putter of Doom, Freddy, Destroyer of Worlds, Freddy Firestarter, Freddy the Slayer. My bad is something he said when he discovered that he did all the unleashing of death.